Ever notice how you walk into a store for just a pair of socks, and 3 hours later, you're walking out with bags full of stuff you didn't need? That's called the mall trap, the secret maze designed to keep you poor. This isn't an accident. It's not a design flaw. This is one of the most sophisticated psychological experiments in modern history, and you're the lab rat. Shopping malls aren't just buildings with stores in them. They're massive machines designed to mess with your sense of time and space, shut down the logical part of your brain, and leave your wallet completely defenseless. They use the exact same tricks as Las Vegas casinos, but instead of roulette tables, you get endless hallways, walls with no clocks, and a fake sky. Here's the tragic part. The guy who created this monster was actually trying to save us. The architect behind this maze wasn't dreaming of a consumer hell. He was dreaming of a socialist paradise. Meet Victor Gruen, a Vienna-born architect who fled the Nazis and landed in America in 1938 with $8 in his pocket and a vision. Gruen loved the soul of old European cities. He missed those lively public squares where people would gather, drink coffee, argue, and just walk around together. But that's not what he found in America. 1950s. America was all suburbs, isolated houses, and cold streets ruled by cars. Social life was basically dead. Gruen hated this loneliness. He called the suburbs the avenues of horror. So he came up with a solution. He'd build a Vienna-style city center right in the middle of American suburbia. His vision wasn't commercial. It was humanitarian. A perfect little world where people could escape the rain, snow, and traffic, surrounded by art, libraries, and theaters. And so, in 1956, the Southdale Center opened in Minnesota, the world's first enclosed shopping mall. It was revolutionary. People were blown away. Inside, it was a constant spring day, 70 degrees, bird sounds, sculptures, and a massive courtyard. Gruen had done it. He'd brought people together. But there was one deadly thing he hadn't counted on: human nature and corporate greed. The investors didn't see the libraries or the art. They saw the most perfect money trap in history. That disconnection from the outside world, the thing Gruen designed to make people feel comfortable, got turned into a weapon to hypnotize them. Psychologists now call it the Gruen effect. The Gruen effect is that moment when you walk into a place and lose your sense of direction. Your sense of time just vanishes, and you slip into this weird trance. Your critical thinking shuts off, and impulse buying kicks in. The maze design isn't random. Ever see a window in a mall? You can't see outside. You have no idea if the sun's setting or if it's getting dark. Just like casinos, malls destroy your sense of time. No clocks anywhere. There's just this endless now. And now is always the perfect time to spend money. The floor plan is drawn specifically to confuse you. It's called the confusing layout. You can't just walk straight to an exit. Escalators are never next to each other. If you want to go up a floor, you have to walk the entire level. This is the anchor store strategy. The big department stores are shoved into the farthest corners. To get there, you have to walk down these long, winding paths full of storefronts. You're literally a mouse going for the cheese. Even the floor tiles are working against you. Hard floors in the hallways make you walk fast, but those soft carpets at store entrances slow you down. You don't even realize you're slowing down and starting to browse. The lighting is set up to make your pupils dilate and make products look more attractive. The sound system messes with your heart rate to match the rhythm of shopping. When Victor Gruen saw what his creation had become, he was horrified. In 1978, near the end of his life, he went back to Vienna, only to find his own invention waiting for him there too. A massive shopping mall was going up just outside the city. This wasn't his dream, it was his nightmare. No public space, no culture, just consumption. He said those famous words that went down in history. I refuse to pay alimony for those bastard developments. They destroyed our ideas. Gruen set out to bring society together, but ended up becoming the architect of a system that isolated people from each other and defined them only by their wallets. Today, physical malls might be dying. They're turning into abandoned ghost buildings. But the Gruen effect isn't dead. It just shape-shifted. Now that maze is in your pocket. The infinite scroll, the apps with no clocks, the algorithms designed to keep you hooked. They're all the digital grandkids of that very first mall. Finding the exit is harder now because the walls aren't made of concrete anymore. They're made of data and pixels. Next time you walk into a mall or open a shopping app, stop and look around. Try to see the maze. Notice the lights, the missing clocks, the winding paths. The moment you see the trap, you stop being the prey. Victor Gruen's dream might have been tragically hijacked, but taking back control of your own mind, that's still in your hands. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a day free from the maze and full of clear thinking. Take care.